for sure.
No time. This'll have to do.
Oh no, he's coming.
Marco? Now you're it.
Whoa! No fair. You opened your eyes.
Did not.
He didn't have to peek. He used echolocation.
Echo what?
You know, his underwater sonar thing. He sends out sound waves, then listens.
I can tell where things are by the way the sound bounces back. What can I say? It's a gift.
Cheater, cheater, grunion eater.
You guys are just jealous.
It's Marlene.
Jesse, what you guys doing?
Doing? We're researching the effects of sonar on underwater life.
Well, come back up. There's something on TV I think you should see.
When the supertanker hit the reef, its steel hull peeled open like a tin can. Its cargo of crude oil emptied into the pristine waters and quickly spread towards the village of Plunketville. The effect on the environment, especially the wildlife, was devastating. The village sustained millions of dollars in damage. There was no way to stop the tide of destruction. But that was then. I'm in the middle of a miniature model of the infamous Plunkett Sound oil spill, created by noted scientist Dr. Albert Elliott. Doctor, why the elaborate setup?
This replica reminds me of that past disaster and prompts me to continue my life work on this. An oil solidification formula.
Oil solidification? How does it work?
In layman's terms, I've developed a chemical formula that transforms the crude oil hydrocarbons from a liquid into a solid.
Is it safe?
Quite. In this form, the oil is non-sticky and non-toxic.
It feels as dry as a bone. It's amazing. What a breakthrough.
That science dude is gonna make megabucks. Gross color, though.
That science dude is Dr. Elliott. And he's always worked to enrich the environment, not himself. I should know. I took a summer class from him once.
We're not far from Plunkett Sound right now.
That's why I asked you guys to watch this. I'd like to pay a surprise visit to my teacher.
It's okay by me.
Me too. I want to see that overgrown toy train layout.
With all the attention he'll get from this TV appearance, he may be too busy to see us.
Marlene, this is an early morning news show. Trust me. Nobody else is watching.
My goal now is to produce enough formula in case of, heaven forbid, another major spill.
That fool of a scientist is sitting on a gold mine. For protection against a major oil spill, a town would pay a king's ransom.
But, sir, there isn't any spill. Who would pay for that?
Pity you toxic beanbags can't stretch your imaginations as well. Set a course for Plunkett Sound. Dr. Elliott has shown me there's a fortune to be made in oil. Spilled oil.
Is this Plunkett Sound?
Yeah, beautiful, isn't it?
I don't get it. I thought you said it was a disaster.
Oh, that was years ago. A big oil spill.
Were many animals killed?
Too many.
Oil? Yuck. I got some on me once. It's gross.
Looks like they still ship oil from here.
Didn't they learn anything from the spill?
As long as the grounder world demands cheap energy, they have to transport oil by ships.
And ships will have accidents and animals will suffer.
If only all oil tankers had double hulls and tug escorts, that might not happen again. Let's hope not anyway.
Well, Marlene, I came to Plunkettville after the spill. And I stayed on to continue my research here. It used to be a tourist attraction, but that was before the big spill. Now it's my lab. Where is that light switch?
Awesome!
Wow.
Oh, isn't that ever cool?
The pool is connected to the ocean by subterranean tunnels. I've been able to set up quite a productive little lab down here.
Yes, we saw your model on TV.
Look! Godzilla in Tokyo! Can you make more oil leak out of the ship?
Jesse,
I wish I could, son, but I can't afford to use up any more of my solidification solution. This is all I've been able to produce.
We've got to get back to the ship now, Dr. Elliot. Can we see you again tomorrow?
Of course, Marlene. I'd love that. I'll let you out. I suppose it's silly to keep everything locked up. I just hate to think of my research falling into the wrong hands.
You can't be too careful. There's some real creeps out there.
So where's Dr. Elliot? He's a half hour late. Willy's getting hungry.
Maybe he doesn't want Godzilla back into his lab.
I don't know what's wrong. It's not like Dr. Elliot to be late.
Probably just absent-minded.
Maybe we ought to go up to his lab and make sure he's okay. What happened here?
Looks like the doctor moved out. There's nothing left inside.
And look at these new locks. Why would Dr. Elliot leave so quickly without telling anyone?
Maybe he sold his formula and moved into a mansion.
Overnight? Something weird is going on.
Helmsman, who gave orders to change course?
The helm won't respond, Captain. We're being pulled forward by some kind of outside force. All the instruments have gone haywire, sir.
Reverse all engines!
That's Wallace Reef ahead.
Keep that tractor beam steady.
Yes, sir. The tanker is ours. The reef, sir. We're almost on top of it.
Show a little backbone, even if you haven't got one. Hard a port on my command. Now! Brace for collision!
I've just received word that a tanker has run aground on Wallace Reef. Reports say that there's a serious spill underway. Everything that can be done is being done.
You said that last time!
Where's Dr. Elliot?
Yeah, what about his formula?
I tried to contact him, but his place is boarded up.
Did somebody mention my name?
Dr. Elliot, thank goodness. We were just wondering
If my solidification formula could help with the spill? Of course. It can neutralize the oil and stop any damage. Of course, I'd expect some compensation. Say $10 million.
Dr. Elliot, the oil slick is growing. Why are you holding back your solidification formula?
I'll gladly share my invention with Plunketville for a mere $10 million.
That's a staggering amount of money.
It's pocket change compared to what it will cost to clean up that oil. Besides, we don't want to see all those poor animals pay with their lives, do we?
The Dr. Elliot I know would never hold the environment for ransom.
Maybe you're expecting too much of him, Marlene. He owns a valuable formula. Anyone would...
Not Dr. Elliot. He's no money-grubbing monster.
Everybody up. We've got our orders. The emergency town meeting just ended. I volunteered the Echo Ranger for the cleanup effort. And Jesse, I volunteered you, Willy, and Lucille for a special assignment.
Well, all in all, I think that went exceedingly well.
You should be on the silver screen, sir. 2 thumbs is up.
Ah, Doctor. Why aren't you making more formula yet?
I'll never help you.
But you have no choice. There's a grounded tanker spewing oil into the Sound.
A spill you caused.
The town needs your formula to clean up that mess. They'll pay a great deal for it.
Pay you mean?
Whatever. Just remember, unless you make more, the oil will ruin Plunkett Sound and kill off its wildlife. Now be a good little egghead and make more formula!
How's it going over here?
Great! I love directing traffic.
The message really seems to be getting out.
I've warned hundreds of fish. I even detoured a shark.
I wonder how it's going on the surface.
I'm sure it'd be going better if they had Dr. Elliot's help.
How can Marlene be so wrong about him? She's usually such a good judge of character. After all, she loves me.
Well, she was wrong this time. Dr. Elliot turned out to be as greedy as...
The machine.
You're right, Willy. Blackmailing a whole town does seem like the machine's M.O.
M.O.? What do you mean?
I mean, what if Marlene is right? Maybe Dr. Elliot isn't just after the money.
Maybe he's in trouble.
Let's go snoop around the doctor's lab. Lucille, you stay here and keep up the good work.
No problem. Hey, you! Pull over!
Look, sir. Another barrel of the stuff.
Good, keep it coming. If I can get my hands on enough formula, I'll travel the world causing oil spills. Then, disguised as the good doctor, I'll charge a bundle to clean them up. Nothing like a little cutting-edge equipment, eh, Doc?
If only your ethics were as advanced as your technology. You'll never get away with it.
Congratulations, Doctor. Your formula's a success. It can turn oil into gold.
How can you think of money? Consider all the harm that oil is doing. The birds, the fish.
Doctor, didn't your mother ever tell you? Never cry over spilled oil.
Okay, this should be the tunnel that feeds into Doc's grotto.
Here goes nothing.
I'm so glad Orca's come equipped with echolocation. What's up ahead?
I'm not sure. Something metal?
But your sonar worked so well when we played Marco Polo.
I peeked.
Now you tell me. Ah! Quick, against the wall!
That's the machine's mini-sub. He is behind it all. If I weigh just one more ton, that sub would have rammed us.
Well, at least we know your sonar works. Infinite! And they have the dock! I'm going ashore. Be ready for a quick exit.
So tired. I must rest.
No, Doctor must not sleep.
These creatures are amazing. Not very smart, but amazing.
Psst, Doc, over here.
Jesse, how?
Through the sea tunnel. I've got an air tank we can share.
But I just can't leave all my research with these creatures.
Who is the doctor speaking to? Spy! Spy! Stop him! Yeah! Stop him!
Watch it, Jesse!
Yeah!
Stay back, you goo-goons!
Surrender!
Stop! Don't hurt the boy!
Get back, you slop goblins!
Surrender!
Ha! Stiff as a brick.
It's the formula. It must solidify their toxic bodies the same way it does oil.
Still a gross color, though.
Nice boy.
Let's hope that holds. There isn't much more containment boom to go around.
It will have to do. Let's just pray the sea stays calm.
Willy and Lucille must be hard at work. I haven't seen an animal in the water all day.
Hey, over here! These are from Dr. Elliot. They're his formula.
What?
Okay, everybody know what to do? I'll spread formula at critical points in the boom line.
Right. I'll pick up Dr. Elliot and the rest of the formula in the mini-sub.
And Willy and I will go to the spill's source. With this and this.
Gee, my formula has more uses than I thought.
I don't think there's a big market for amphenid statues.
There, that should hold. Let's get to the spill site.
But you can't just leave all your research here unguarded.
There's an oil spill out there, and that's where I belong. We'll just have to risk it.
I knew that other Dr. Elliot couldn't be you. Come on. Let's go stop a spill.
So stiff. Let's split before somebody else spritzes us.
Looks pretty grim up there.
And I need to surface for air. What can we do? I'm all for sticking together, but not in that gunk.
Just take me close to the surface. Not too close. Yo, Willy, let's go!
That's making the best of a sticky situation.
Now just a little further to go.
So, you've finally decided that my way is best, eh?
Absolutely. In fact, you deserve our sincerest gratitude.
Huh?
I told them how you call to donate your oil solidification formula for free.
Huh? Free? What about the money?
It's going into a disaster preparedness fund, just like you suggested. Your prank really woke us up.
Elliot! 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 Elliot!
Talk to them. They love ya.
I just want to say, you and this whole little town can kiss your worries goodbye. The formula will do its job. In fact, I better go help with the cleanup now. Bye.
There goes a real hero.
And I thought the tunnel to the grotto was scary.
That's it! The source!
This better be enough.
It's working! The orange stuff is sealing the leak!
What a team!
That was the most amazing bit of teamwork I've ever seen.
Just another day in the life of the amazing Echo Rangers.
Thanks to you, the spill has been contained. Skimmer boats are on the way to mop up.
Your formula's the real hero.
We used every last drop of it. It's amazing how much oil it took care of.
When word gets out about this, you'll be famous.
I'm just grateful it worked. I'm anxious to start making more.
All his notes and research totally destroyed.
It must have been the machine after he found he was tricked.
Without his notes and equipment, there's no way he can create any more of the solution.
Even with the new laboratory the town is gonna build them?
Jesse, it will take years to duplicate his research.
All his work gone. I wouldn't blame him if he just gave up.
Marlene, I thought I taught you better than that. This is just a temporary setback. As long as the world uses oil, there are going to be problems like oil spills. We've all got to work to solve those problems, no matter how long it takes. Don't worry, I'll rediscover that formula. And this time it won't be gross. How about lime green?
Better stick with orange.
I guess you might say I'm a sore loser. But it is my only character flaw. Now get us out. I don't like it around here anymore. The water's such a mess.
it's not one problem, it's another. First an oil spill, and now Lucille.
Lucille? What do you mean?
Proceed!
I think that hat has gone to her head.